morning, you guys. It's Wednesday. I've made it. Well, I've almost made it through half the week. I've still got today, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday to work. I'm going to be working every single Saturday this month. I'm the only one at my job that can't seem to get any time off, but that's okay. Getting ready to head into work. It's another day. Did I say that already? Thinking about cutting my hair. For our first stop this morning, we're heading out to the Jacksonville National Cemetery. I did a thing this morning and I'm really excited about it. I'm not going to tell you what it is because I'm going to save it for a video, but it kind of came from a discussion that I had with Ricky the other night. So I had a conversation with Ricky the other night. Ricky is really good about saving money. He's really good about budgeting. But I also noticed that he spends money on things that he enjoys. For example, he just bought that truck from his brother and he's been spending money here and there on little things at a time to fix up the truck. Me, on the other hand, I have a hard time spending money that I have to spend, let alone money that I don't. I'm a good saver because I hold on to my money. I'm scared to spend it. We both came up poor, but we have two different kind of philosophies when it comes to money. I've never really been someone who invests in myself at all. I've never really invested in my health or my well-being. Never really invested much in my appearance or my hobbies or anything like that. I am very tight when it comes to my finances. On the other hand, when Ricky wants something and he's got a little extra money to buy it, or if he needs something, he's gonna spend the money. The other day, I sent him a text and asked him, what is one thing that you really enjoy doing that you find relaxing? And I was thinking about planning a trip. I'm still thinking about planning a trip for us. Really use a little vacation. Nothing major, just somewhere to get away for the weekend. And his first response was fishing, but later that day he told me spending money on and fixing up his vehicles is something that he really enjoys. It's something that's relaxing to him, something that's rejuvenating to him. It got me thinking. I've been struggling a lot with the fact that we don't have our own place and I can't do my gardens or my animals or any of the stuff that I really enjoy doing because we're on his brother's property and it's not mine. So I can't be building structures. I can't be tilling up his ground and putting in gardens. You know, he uses his yard for the stuff that he wants to do. So I was talking to some of Ricky's family about this and she suggested doing container gardening while we're there. And all I could think was, I can't afford to go out and buy all these big containers. I can't afford to go out and buy all these big bags of soil to fill all these big containers. But in all honesty, I probably could. I don't make a ton of money, but I make enough to cover my bills, put a little in saving, and have some left over. So I asked Ricky the other night if he felt like it was worth it to him for his mental health, his emotional health, to spend a little extra money on the things that he enjoys, on his hobbies, on fixing up his truck, on repairing his boat so he can go fishing. Does he feel like the money that he's spending on this stuff is worth it because it makes him feel better? And does it give him a sense of pride and productivity? And does it allow him to do something to pass the time until he can get to where he wants to be? And it was a resounding yes. He absolutely thinks that it's worth it. And he's willing to spend that money. He won't go overboard, but he will spend some money here and there to be able to do the things that he enjoys. So, after that conversation, I got really excited because I felt like it gave me permission to loosen up those strings I have tied so tightly around my money and spend some of it on stuff that is going to make me happy, is going to give me something to do until we have our own place and I can start doing things on a large scale like I want. It also made me realize that maybe I should start spending a little bit of money on myself. It's been 8 years since I went and got a haircut by a professional, and my hair is definitely suffering from the lack of care. So here is the Jacksonville National Cemetery, where a lot of veterans are buried. A lot of veterans. Since that conversation the other night, I have been very excited. Even though I don't have a homestead yet, and even though I can't have the large garden and all the animals that I want, there are small things that I can do right now that I will enjoy and that I can also use to learn while I'm waiting for the big picture stuff, you know? I've been spending a lot of time thinking about all the things that I've wanted to do and all the ways I've wanted to invest in myself, but haven't been allowing myself to do because I've been such a tightwad and didn't think that I was worth it. There's a food truck up here. You're not going to be able to see it. Maybe you can. Right there. In case you didn't catch it or you couldn't read it from where we were, it's called Groovy Grillers. It's out of Callahan. And her food is so good. A couple weeks ago, one of my coworkers came back from lunch with this huge plate of, I think it was called barbecue loaded fries, and oh my gosh, that stuff was so good. So if any of you are in the area, look them up, try them, totally worth it. I just found $20 on the ground. That makes a total of $120 cash that has come my way unexpectedly in less than a week. One of those was a bonus from my boss. One of those was a huge tip from a customer I didn't even get to meet. I ended up splitting that with 2 of my coworkers. And then the $20 I just found delivering to the school that Bella goes to. You guys remember Bella? I miss Bella. Don't know if she still watches my videos, but if you do, Bella, I miss you. You have my number. This next delivery I'm going to is actually at my county extension office. So that's pretty cool. I wish I had some time to ask them some questions, but I don't. So we're just going to drop the flowers off.